Kelley here with North Commerce, and in this video, I wanted to go over a quick little email tip that can help you increase your average order values and increase conversion rates with your email list. So let's say, for example, you are running a store that sells coffee and coffee accessories. This is the example we have here with Emma Chamberlain's coffee company called Chamberlain Coffee. And one thing that they recently did that I thought was really interesting was raffle off refunds. So this was interesting. Let me just kind of break down the email right here. They do a couple things in this email. They follow the same generic style for all their emails. So they have their standard header. Then they have their main content here, their main offer kind of hangs out here at the top. Then we have things you also might like, find us in stores near you, and then just general value add stuff here. Subscribe and save, free shipping, 5% credit back on all orders, and just kind of your generic footer here. What's interesting here is this initial little offer here at the top. It does a couple critical things in terms of sales for their email list. So they're sending out this email, and instead of being super scary and driving a deal where there's only 5 left, or act now, if you don't you're going to miss out on the deal of your life, whatever, they drive scarcity by saying today only we're going to be doing random refunds. And so it's like, hey, if you were considering ordering today, we're going to do random refunds where we're randomly refunding 5 orders today up to $100 each. So it's like, okay, cool. So this is going to drive some people to convert quicker because they're offering refunds only today. This is sort of like a really healthy way to drive scarcity in an offer, because it's not untrue, it's not false. Like, they're not saying they only have 5 left and this is going out to 100,000 people, so you better act now. And so this is a really, really nice way to create some scarcity. Then they're saying we're randomly refunding 5 orders today up to $100 each. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, they're doing 5. It's not, just 1. So maybe there's a higher chance that, it could be me. That's awesome. Gives the customer some hope. And then what's interesting, it says up to $100 each. So if you go to the Chamberlain Coffee site, so let's see here, Chamberlain Coffee, and you go to their products here, on average, their bundles are $55 for this bundle, $44 for this bundle, $63 for this bundle. But if you're looking at the individual blends that they have or their coffee that they have, it's about $16. And so then they have some different products as well. But in general, I think the average product cost was somewhere around 20-something bucks. So what's interesting is they're encouraging people to purchase today because they're going to do random refunds. So get it today so you can qualify for that, or to be entered into that random raffle. We'll refund up to $100. This sort of encourages people, and it's easier to justify a higher order value when you're buying something as a consumer, with the hope that it could potentially get refunded. So now people, they may not spend the full 100, but they might, regularly they might get the matcha green tea powder that's $20. But because of this hope that they could win this random refund, they may go in here and say, oh, you know what? I also am going to add this $16 medium roast as well. And normally I don't spend $36. Maybe I only spend, $20 usually at most. But today, because of this email, I'm hopeful that I could get the refund. So I'll spend a little bit more. And so it's this fun little game that you can play with your email list and your customers to get them to purchase more, and then just randomly refund people. So you're going to help 5 people. It'll be exciting. That'll be fun. And so I think this is a really, really great way to create some scarcity, to increase average order values, and to just have fun. It's sort of gamifying purchasing their products. The 5 people that purchase and then they got selected will get an email, and then they'll get refunded, and then maybe they're encouraged to post on social media like, yay, it was real, and they actually did it, and how exciting. And so I think that this can be used in almost any industry to generate more sales and to increase average order value. And so I think this is a really, really good example of creating scarcity and encouraging people to buy more with the hope that they'll get the refund. Chamberlain Coffee is doing some cool stuff. If you guys don't already do this, I'll show you this really quickly. I use an email client here called Shift, but I have an email here called kelley.subscribe@gmail.com. And this is where I subscribe to all sorts of different email lists, and then I categorize them, and then I can come in here and look at all the emails that a specific brand sends. And I can see like some send a ton more than others. So like Bays, like which is like a suitcase brand, sends a ton of emails. And like Casper also sends a ton. Bomba sends ton. Let's see. Geology doesn't send as many. And so it's interesting to see what different brands are doing in terms of email. And then you could go into any of these and just kind of get ideas of how they're laying their emails out, what kind of copy they're doing, what kind of offers they're doing, and get some ideas for your own businesses or for your own clients as well. So if you aren't doing that already, where you create your own email for subscriptions, like for emails, I would encourage you to do it. It's really easy to do. And then I have this email client called Shift, so I have all my emails in here, and then it's easy to monitor. And then I just create a filter. So what I do is I'll show you really quickly. So like, here's this one for Zipify. What I'll do is I'll create a tag by clicking create new here. And then I'll type in what it's for, Zipify, and then I'll hit create. I already have one for that. And then what I'll do is I'll create a filter for these. So I'll click the three dots here. I'll go to filter message like these. And then from this email, so in this case, this is just like a confirmation email, so I don't think it would matter, but you would go to create filter, and then you would apply a label, and then it would be the Zipify label. So then any new email that comes in will get that label, and then will be categories here on the right side, and then you can come in here and sort through all of them. Be like, oh yeah, here's the ritual email that I wanted to see. Okay, cool. That was a fun idea that they did here, and then you can copy it or improve upon it or test it or whatever you want to do. So just a fun idea if you aren't already doing that. But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already gotten a North Commerce license, I would encourage you to go to northcommerce.com/pricing. And the LTD is still available. For every 75 we sell, the price increases by $50. I encourage you guys to get that. It'll support North Commerce and our continued innovation and feature adoption. And I want to help you build your store. So purchase a North Commerce license, start building your store. I'm here to help you. You could email me at kelley@northcommerce.com. Comment below, whatever you need, and I'm more than happy to help however I can. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video.